Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there. The cost of living and property prices are high on the list of priorities for many people when choosing a location in which to live. Finding somewhere affordable is often the starting point for finding a home before people even consider other factors, such as schools, safety, work opportunities, and the general standard of living. While there are many affordable places to live in various locations across the world, surprisingly, there are even places that will pay you to live there. Although many of these locations are in Italy, there are also schemes in several other European countries. Here are 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there. Now let's dig deeper into each of the 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there. Number 10. Sambuca, Sicily. Famous for its production of the alcoholic beverage of the same name, Sambuca is a village in Sicily. A falling population and the deterioration of properties led to an incentive program where people could buy a house in the village for just €1. However, the catch is that they must invest at least €15,000 in renovating the property, and they have a maximum of 3 years to complete the renovations. Number 9. Lockanna, Italy. A further Italian town that offers incentives to live in the town is Lockanna. Like many of the other locations on this list, the program began when the population dropped and the local economy was in trouble. People were offered up to €9,000 to settle in the area, and the payments were spread over 3 years. The two conditions of the program are that new residents must have at least one child and a minimum annual income of €6,000. Number 8. Camerata, Italy. Camerata is another Italian town that is paying people to live there. The historic town was facing financial collapse, so the town's mayor Vincenzo Giambroni took drastic action to prevent this from happening. He offered to give people free houses if they would move to the town. The ancient homes are in disrepair, so the new owners must undertake the property's renovations themselves. Priorities are given to families who want to move to the area, as they need a younger population. If couples have a baby after moving into the town, they receive a further €1,000 bonus. Number 7. Albany, Switzerland. Albany in Switzerland has only 240 permanent residents, and the rest of the properties are used as vacation homes. Go Banking Rates says that the small village introduced an incentive scheme to increase the population. If someone buys or builds a new property in the area, they are given a grant of $26,648 per adult and $10,659 per child. However, residents must be under 45 and agree to live in Albany for at least 10 years. Number 6. Utrecht, Netherlands. The Dutch city of Utrecht began a rather unusual social experiment when they began paying people to live there and do absolutely nothing, says Eurotravels. Those who moved to the city to participate in the experiment were paid up to $1,300 for a single adult to $1,880 for a family unit. Number 5. Malise, Italy. Malise is another of the places in Italy that will pay you to live there. This location boasts both a sprawling coastline and magnificent mountains. In recent years, Malise saw a dramatic fall in its population, so an incentive scheme was established to encourage people to live in the area. The government offered to pay new residents €24,000 to live in one of the 106 underpopulated villages in this Italian region. However, those who take the incentive must commit to starting a small business. Number 4. Ponta, Spain. If your dream destination is Spain, then you should consider moving to Ponta, as this location has an incentive scheme to encourage new residents. Ponta is a small village in the northwest of Spain, and it is one of the most ancient settlements in the country, says Eurotravels. Therefore, it will appeal to those who enjoy historical surroundings. The government wanted to revive the local economy and attract a younger generation to the village, so they offered to pay €3,000 to couples willing to settle in the area. They then offered them a further allowance of €3,000 for every baby born. Number 3. Candela, Italy. Candela is an Italian village that needed to boost its population. To do so, they offer financial incentives to people to move to the area. The figures vary depending on numbers and circumstances. For example, singles receive €800, couples get €1,200, and families of 4 or 5 people are given grants of up to €2,000. New residents can also receive tax credits on expenses, including waste charges. There are some conditions, including a commitment to live in the area for a set time and to earn a minimum salary of €7,500. Number 2. Antikythera, Greece. Greece is another country with locations where people are paid to live, and one example is Antikythera. When the population dropped to only 20 people, new residents were offered a monthly grant of €500 to live in the village for the first 3 years of their residency. The money for this scheme was provided by the Greek Orthodox Church. New residents were also given a plot of land and a house for free. Although Greek citizens are preferred, the village also accepts applicants from abroad. Number 1. Borgomezzovalle, Italy. First on the list of places that will pay you to live there in Europe is Borgomezzovalle in Italy. According to Evoque, Borgomezzovalle is a small alpine village close to the Swiss border in the north of Italy. By 2019, the population in the village had declined to only 320 people. To increase the population, the government offered to sell people empty houses for as little as €1. After moving to the village, couples are entitled to a bonus of €1,000 for every baby born. Those who start a business locally also qualify for a further €2,000. So, which is your favorite places among the 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the 10 places in Europe that pay you to live there in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.